This is your daily reminder that your specific person is manifesting you. Your specific person is about to be chasing you, and it all has to do with a feeling of certainty. Because when we think of manifestation, when we think of law of assumption, we know we need to get into the belief that we are already with them, or they are already chasing you, or they're already manifesting you, because truly they already are right here and right now. But what is a belief? And when we break it down, a belief is just a feeling of certainty. So when you make the statement, I believe that I'm intelligent, really what you're saying is, I feel certain that I am intelligent. But remember, your specific person chasing you or manifesting you right now is literally no different. If you say, I will be with my specific person, or my specific person is manifesting me, what you are really saying is, I am certain I will be with my specific person, and I am certain that they are manifesting me. So all we have to do is become certain that this is our reality, because it truly is. Again, whether you want to believe it or not, that is your reality at this current moment in time. But the only reason as to why we pull ourselves out of this certainty is two things. And we already know what I'm about to say. It's how and when your manifestation is going to show up. It truly is only when we're worrying about how our specific person will be with us or when they're going to be with us is when we begin to create anxiety and worry. And remember, we absolutely never have to worry about how your specific person is going to show up to you. That is the middle. And we only have to know, again, the desire. So that's you wanting to be with your specific person, and the end, how you are imagining it. So bring that into a sense of certainty. Know that it truly is your reality. And if at first you can only imagine that it will be your reality, that's okay, because it still gives you that sense of certainty right now. Because if you knew for a fact, or you were certain that you would be with your specific person next week, so in exactly 7 days from now, that would still give you the feeling of the end state. And it all that really matters is the feeling that we are containing within. Again, that feeling of certainty. So refuse to focus on how it's going to happen, because the how is actually going to automatically be brought to you as soon as you get into the state of it. And I know this sounds very strange to think that we don't actually have to worry about literally anything except feeling as if you already have it. But that's truly the most simplistic way to describe it, and actually the only thing that you need to do when you are manifesting. And it's funny because it's so simple that we overlook it, or we think that it must be more difficult. There has to be more to this manifestation thing, but really it isn't. But also, again, you never have to worry about when, because when you are in your end state, technically your 4D or your imagination is always instant. When you imagine something, when you get into the state of it, you can instantly become this individual. And I have another video coming out soon that discusses this, but just remember, you never have to worry about how or when. We just need to get ourselves into a state of certainty, because truly, what is this certainty? And a lot of people might describe it as like a delusional state, right? The sense of delulu, right? I'm being delulu. But really, when we say or mention the word delusional or say delulu, it really just means a full embracing of the reality we want. Because delusional actually isn't really a good word to describe it, because being delusional makes it sound like we're being illogical, right? Saying that, oh, I hope to be with my specific person, or we almost mention it or state it as if it's wishful thinking. But being delusional is far from wishful thinking in the sense that we talk about in our reality, because really you can be delusional in either way. If you state that your specific person does not want to be with you, is not manifesting you, that's just as delusional as saying that they are trying to break into your reality, trying to find you, trying to be with you, trying to wife you up up or whatever right here and right now, those are the same things. We're basically picking which belief we want. And to say one is more truer than the other actually is to totally misinterpret manifestation, because whichever one you say is true, whichever belief you are buying into is going to become your reality. And I'm going to give you a specific example that if you guys are long viewers of this channel, you've already heard of, but if you know the story of the 4-minute mile, this is going to make so much sense. So just to really quickly reiterate it, in 1954, Roger Bannister said that he was going to run a mile in under 4 minutes, which had never been done before. And people stated that this was absolutely impossible. You cannot run a mile in under 4 minutes. So think about that global belief that was impacting literally everyone. And I want to go into another video about global beliefs, because you do not have to accept the beliefs that other people have put into your mind. But just think about this. Roger Bannister said, no, I'm not buying this global belief. I'm not buying what other people are saying for me to do. I'm going to do this. And guess what? With this belief, so it's with the momentum of picking and choosing, and technically you would call Robert Bannister at that time delusional for this way of thinking, again, because everyone said it's impossible. He said, I'm going to do it, and he did it. But then this is where it gets really good. In the next year, because he broke through that limitation, broke through that belief, 37 other people break the record and run a mile in under 4 minutes. So think of all the people in our reality that are literally limiting themselves. Like really just thinking and assuming your specific person at this current moment is manifesting you and trying to be in your reality. That's basically you going above and beyond this 4-minute mile. Maybe someone told you that you can't manifest your specific person. Someone said it's too late. That's the past. It's over. They don't like you. They don't want you. Or maybe your specific person said something like that. That is when you need to take this positive delusion, because again, saying that is just as delusional as anything else. Saying that you can't run a 4-minute mile when we know for a fact now it was totally doable, that's delusional. And also keep in mind, whenever someone says this statement, so again, your specific person is manifesting you right now, end of story. But when people say, let's be realistic, those are the people who are living in fear. There is no, well, what is realistic to you is whatever you believe it to be. So whether you assume right here, right now that your specific person is trying to chase you, trying to be with you, that's just as realistic as literally anything else. But it's just your assumption, because you are creating your reality. But anyone who says, let's just be realistic, is actually living in a state of fear. They're in a fear state of disappointment that if they give their all, that they might actually not be able to do what they want. But I'm telling you here, right now, you have the ability to manifest your specific person. And don't let fear encompass you. Don't let your connection to the state of being single be so strong that it stops you from manifesting your specific person. Because remember, great manifestors are rarely realistic. And just to show you the essence or proof of a delusional mindset in the positive, look at this person commented on one of my videos. They wrote, I saw this video yesterday, and today he asked me out on a date. Think of how quickly and how if you said watch a video and tomorrow your specific person's gonna ask you out on a date, how many people would say that's delusional? That's the 4-minute mile, and it's even happened or manifested faster than this. People would say this is delusional. That's crazy talk. Literally, the masses will say that, but not you, because you know that you can do it. Not what if this person said that? What if this person said, you know what, I'm not even going to watch this video. I'm not even going to get into the state. I'm not going to change my assumption. I'm not going to change my belief. And they just did that. They would not have been able to live this reality with their specific person. But you are in the same route right now. Don't let global beliefs, so other people telling you what to think or what to believe, get in your mind. You can have the reality that you want. Pick and choose what you want to believe. Pick and choose the reality you want. If you want your specific person to be manifesting you, which they for sure are, I don't even care what you say right now. Whatever you're seeing in your external reality, I do not care. That's what they are doing. They're manifesting you right here in this instant. So keep that in mind. Never forget it. Write it down below, comment it, do something. Again, I don't care what's happening in your reality. You're going to be with your specific person. Always remember as well, if you did have any questions, Any comments on this idea, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, if you did want to reach out to me on my website, head over to kyleaugustcoaching.com. That's where you can reach me personally if you wanted to ask me or send me a question that you didn't want to post publicly. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you kind of wanted to support the channel and join a manifestation group chat and then join my lives, make sure or think about becoming a member. And also, if you know that your specific person is manifesting you, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. Again, thank you so much for stopping by today, and I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.